All right, what is up, guys? John Papp here at Acceleration Fitness with special guest Jimmy Schroader.
What up?
This is episode 24, I believe. I think we're on 24 already. Of your 5 weekly tips to lose weight, gain strength, and get jacked. We're taking a page out of Corey G's notebook down at old school, and we are lunging while we do this. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't get too out of breath. I don't do a lot of cardio at this point. So basically, I've had one guest on before and kind of just wanted to bring Jimmy in because he did something really cool yesterday. Just finished up his cut for a photo shoot, and he had his photo shoot yesterday, and I kind of wanted to bring him in and talk about his process of dropping his body fat down and leaning up for this photo shoot, and kind of just his way of going about it and how that can be applied, not necessarily for someone looking to do a photo shoot, but just the average Joe who just wants to lose weight. So first, let's just kind of start talking, how you did it, like what were your macros at, like that kind of stuff. Did you track what you ate, stuff like that?
All right, and starting out, just training with you, obviously, powerlifting every day. So first thing I had to do was adjust my workouts. Right towards the end, I had to do a lot more conditioning based stuff. So put a lot of lunges in. The last week I lunged every day, a half mile.
Why do you do that? Why do you lunge every day? Kind of tell the story behind it.
Okay.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the lunging. Why do you do that? Like, where'd that come from?
Like we said, we got that from Corey G.
Shout out Corey G.
Shout out to Corey G. We do that. It is really cool because it is like a form of cardio. Gets your blood pumping, really helps. We did it before. We could tell the difference from leaning out and stuff. Gotta get more sync.
There we go.
And it helps keep your strength up. You'll notice your legs get a lot bigger and stronger, and you lean out.
Yeah, and what I noticed is it just builds the work capacity.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like lunging a half mile, first it kills you to do it, but then you build your work capacity up so high that your legs can do anything. And I don't really notice the difference just on squats and other leg accessory movements, that just the endurance was there.
Yeah, at first it's like those first few reps kill, but after doing this, you could do so much more.
Exactly. So, all right, so you're lunging. Now what else are you doing for the shoot?
Had to right away adjust how I was eating. Like I said, training for powerlifting. You want to turn around and go back?
Yeah.
So that was powerlifting. Want to maintain as much strength as possible, get big, so eating a lot of rice, a lot of carbs. So cutting for the shoot, I had to adjust that quite a bit, which was pretty not the funnest thing I've ever done, but it wasn't as bad. So I cut out as much processed stuff as possible. I cut out all grains. The only dairy I had was a little bit of stuff from protein shakes and a Greek yogurt, like a small one a day. Made sure that had little sugar in it. So most of my carbs are coming from only vegetables, and I even cut out most of my fruit, which definitely cannot sustain on that. So if you're going for just overall health and leaning out, I wouldn't suggest cutting out the fruit, but...
Yeah, and that should be noted too, because a lot of our clients that are watching this right now, we say eat fruit, and we want you to eat fruit because long-term health, you need it. But in this case, he was trying to get as lean as possible, as quickly as he can, and on relatively short notice. So that's kind of why he cut it out. So don't take that as I can't eat fruit. But
yeah, a lot of the stuff I did would be stuff that physique competitors and bodybuilders do, which is not the healthiest stuff to do. Yeah. You can't survive on that sort of thing, but it will get you contest ready. But the downfall of that, you're gonna go almost right back, as soon as you're done. So,
and that's why we want to make things sustainable as well. That's why we tell all you guys that this isn't a crash diet. It's a lifestyle change, because that's a crash diet. Plain and simple, and it sucks.
It does. As soon as I was done, off the wagon, cheat meal, gonna be back on healthy stuff, but I'm adding in grains and complex carbs and fruit again.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I'm gonna go eat unhealthy, but need those carbs. I already feel a huge difference from adding it in.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're tracking what you ate on like MyFitnessPal or similar app?
I started off tracking, just kind of seeing where I was at.
Yeah.
And I stuck to, I can't really remember exactly what I was at, but I was high protein, 180 to 220 grams in between there. Because most of my macros had to come from the protein, since I'm really trying to stay away from carbs. Even towards the end, really trying to limit my fat.
Okay.
Like at the very beginning.
Now did you, okay, let's keep going, sorry. I'm gonna cut you off.
I had about a month notice. So that was around 4 weeks. And first week I had a lot of eggs. I mean, I had eggs every day for breakfast, and it did get old, but cutting out all that other stuff really helped.
And also, I think on that note, it's important, you know, you have to find those things that you know are going to work for you and stick with them. Not saying you have to eat the same exact meal for months and months on end, but stick to, you know, 5-6 meals that you know are gonna help you and that you like and that are gonna meet your goals.
Yeah, like it was either like ground turkey every day or a chicken breast every day for lunch, and most of the time for dinner.
Okay.
Like I would have fish as my protein for dinner sometimes, but usually that ground turkey or that chicken, which got old, so you have to find ways to spice it up without ruining your physique, without ruining your diet.
Okay.
So until the end, when I had to really watch my sodium just because of water intake, like hot sauce, my best friend. Put that on literally everything.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Gives a little flavor. And okay, so that's kind of the nutrition aspect. So that was that. Now kind of talk about, you know, the accountability aspect. Like I know you and Jessie, Jimmy's girlfriend, if you don't know her, you guys really kind of went all in together on this, so it was a lot easier. So kind of talk about that.
Absolutely. If, like anything else, if you're the only one trying to do something that's actually difficult, it's actually hard, it makes a world of difference if you have that community. If, especially somebody close to you, like girlfriend, boyfriend, family member, best friend, if they're close to you all the time, keep each other accountable. Training partners, like, hey, you missed a workout, or you got to come in today. It's just those extra steps. Because once it gets hard, like that last week,
That's when you need
yeah,
that accountability.
absolutely.
So you don't cheat. And I can, you know, I also did a photo shoot and cut. I didn't have to cut quite as hard as Jimmy, but had to cut pretty hard, and I know exactly what he's talking about. And all of you guys know what he's talking about too. So I'm assuming you guys are all trying to lose weight or gain strength or get jacked.
Follow these tips.
So yeah, follow these tips, get there. But so you guys all know as well. So that's really important. Now, is there anything like mindset related that you did? Like, did you write your goals down? Did you do anything like that? Did you set specific goals or no? I mean, obviously you had the date.
Yeah, I had the date.
The photo shoot. You had October 2nd on that calendar.
Yeah, and that was the biggest driving force.
Yeah.
If you set a date for anything, then you know that every day, every hour, that's getting closer and closer. What are you doing right now? Are you getting closer to that goal, or are you putting it off?
Away. Yeah, exactly. And I know I've said it probably at least every other episode, if not every episode. Set a date, pick something, a competition, something like this, something that's gonna hold you accountable to that. So that's
Absolutely.
huge. So that's kind of the mindset. Is there anything else you kind of want to throw in, or?
If there's anything that helps motivate you, quotes, watching other individuals, having that friend close to you that's doing similar stuff, you gotta find something. Like, I was going strong by myself, just doing stuff like this. I was usually staying in the right mindset, but every once in a while, it would get tough, and I would look over, the rest of my family would be eating something, looked really good, like some pasta or something, and I'm waiting to thaw this chicken that I didn't do. So having somebody next to me, or going on remembering boot camp, watching all of you guys chase your goals.
No kidding.
It's like if one person can do it, another person can do it.
And that's the thing. Like, you got to draw inspiration from everywhere. Like, I know exactly what he said. Like, personally, I draw inspiration from like all of you guys, you know, kicking ass in boot camp.
Absolutely.
Every single day, you know, showing up at 6 a.m. every single day, putting in full effort. And I know he said it, I say it, all of us draw inspiration from that. So that's really big. And then whatever else motivates you. Everybody's a little different. You know, some people like videos, some people like photos, some read. You know, whatever gets you going, do that every day. You know, especially in those tough times when you're cutting or trying to lose that extra 5 pounds, whatever you're doing. So I think that's huge. I'm running out of breath, guys.
I'm right, not too far behind.
So I think that is it. I know it wasn't a normal format of 5, you know, straight up tips, hit them like bullet points, but I think this was really informative and pretty cool to kind of learn from his experience. So if you have, well, first of all, what's your social media stuff? Jimmy_Schroader_fitness on Instagram, and then just
Jimmy Schroader on Facebook. And then I really don't use my Snapchat all that much, so I wouldn't even follow me on that. So it'd be pretty boring. But
main
those
point,
two,
go to his Instagram,
yeah,
and check out all his crazy stuff. Because I tell you what, he does some crazy gymnastic stuff on there that I can't even dream of doing. And I know it keeps me entertained. A lot of our clients here, so check that out. I'll put it up on the screen.
Right.
Also, hit like, subscribe, so you can let me know that you care, so we're not wasting our time.
that's right. We need feedback.
That's right, we need feedback. And then on the Instagrams and Snapchat, John Pep Fitness, JPEP on Snapchat. So hit me up if you have any questions at all. That is it for this week. We out.
See ya.